right, we are live. Hello, Ramily and other NFL family. I'm Peo Tom, your Canadian Rams fan, for a bit of an impromptu live stream here. Don't know how many people are going to see this or watch it or anything, whether you're watching with me live or on the replay. I just want to take some time to say thank you. Thank you a million times. All the good words, whatever language you can say thank you in, I say that. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. I don't know many other language. I don't know any other languages, but thank you. Thank you. I was blown away today. Um, to reach this channel milestone of 4,000 subscribers means a lot to me, and I had to go live and just say thank you. I can't stress enough how much I acknowledge every person on the other side of this camera that watches these videos, that you are a person, that you have a story, that you have, bills to pay or friend or family situations and highs and lows of life and everything in between. I acknowledge that. And the fact that you would click on any of my videos or multiple videos and make it part of your day, I consider that an extreme honor. And I wanted to say thank you. I want to thank you so much. So I'm going to hang out for a bit, and feel free to ask me questions or, tell me anything. AJ Angels, hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. 71 Squad, hello. Oro 23, win, hello. Yeah, man, the Rams winning the division, getting over 4,000 subscribers. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. Been watching since the Brown games. Yeah, that was a fun game. That was a fun stream, Oreo 23. That was a really fun one. Yeah. Like I say, I was a fan day one and will be a fan. Oh, John, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Congrats, brother. Keep looking. Oh, thank you, Randy. Much appreciated. Horns up. Let's see, AJ. Do you know if the Rams can drop to the 4 seed? Yeah, they can. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. It depends what happens with the Buccaneers. I believe I think they're playing the Panthers. Let me just double check. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who are they playing next week? Yeah, because they're playing the Saints, not the Panthers, the Saints. Yeah. So if the Bucs were to beat the Saints and the Rams lose to the Seahawks, the Rams would drop down to the 4 seed. But if the Rams win, they keep this 3 seed. If the Bucs lose or tie, then the Rams stay there no matter what. But that'd be the only situation where they go down to the 4 seed. But they got the division. They're going to host a playoff game for sure. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Rams navigate that. I am not really sure, but yeah, we'll see. We got to rest some of our older starters for this game. Yeah. I think I'm kind of in that camp, John. I'd like to see the Rams, rest Stafford, Cup, Haven Stance, really any of kind of your more veteran players, and just have a 2-week game plan for whatever you're going to do in that playoff game, right? I think we will see Jimmy G, even if it's not the full game. I think at least for half of the game, but I'll be curious to know, because the interesting thing is the Saints and Buccaneers, they play in the early window of games on Sunday, and so the Rams play after them. So it could be a game time decision if the Rams play Jimmy G or Stafford, because if the Buccaneers lose to the Saints in Week 18, no harm, no foul. Like, play Jimmy G the whole game, right? So who knows? But it wouldn't shock me if we see Jimmy G for at least a bit, and I wouldn't mind seeing Jimmy G sling it in a meaningless games. Hey, CMDR Carney, horns up, buddy. Good to see you, man. Also, odd take, but I feel Cup is playing injured at any degree, and that is why they're keeping him out of the main offense. I've been thinking a lot about this, AJ Angles, Angels, AJ Angels. It's my tongue tied there. And I think that the Cooper Cup and Stafford and really the offense as a whole, they have not been on the field a whole lot. and I'm sure there's other factors into it. But I do think that, like, Sean McVay has talked about, like, the last 2 games, like, they've lost the time of possession by a lot. And so I think that it's I'm not someone that thinks Cooper Cup is washed or irrelevant or just a blocker anymore, even though he's really good at that, and that he helps a lot. I just think that the opportunities haven't been there, and it wouldn't shock me that if there's a key third down conversion or something in the playoffs, that if Cooper Cup makes a couple plays along with Puka Nacua. So we'll see. Hey, Richard. Oh, you've been around for a while, man. Well, Richard Ramos, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, appreciate you so much. Can't thank you enough. Hello, thank you. Do you think we should have Corum on more snaps? I like what they're doing with Corum. I really do. I think that Kyron Williams is a veteran running back who's a really good running back, and I'm cool to see what we have in Blake Corum, but maybe this Week 18 game is actually a good opportunity to get Corum 15 to 20 carries, maybe. Yeah, it was a weird way that I've never experienced that before, where it's like, because the Rams played on Saturday and the strength of victory tiebreaker was finalized on the Sunday. Kind of a weird way to do it. I'm curious, where was everyone when you found out that the Rams won the division? I was at like a board game thing with my friends, and we had the game on the background. And then I left and I got home and I watched the final like 10 minutes of the fourth quarter of the Commanders and then the overtime. And I was so happy. It was really late. That's why I didn't do a video right away, but I was really happy. Thank you so much, David. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was crazy to I liked what they said on Locked On Rams. D-Mac said, Merry Clinchmas. That was good. But yeah, the Rams clinching yesterday and then just getting to this milestone today. The goal was to get to 4,000 subscribers before the end of 2024, and we made it with 1 day to spare, and that was really cool. You have his jersey. Oh, hey, I'm wearing it too, man. I'm too. And he's playing. He's just not getting a ton of targets his way. So, yeah, he's playing, though. He's playing. Yeah, you were watching the Commanders game? Yep. Was at the Cards game. We did enough to win, not to get a championship. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. And first off, I'm so glad you were there because it looked like such an awesome place to be a Rams fan. And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the playoffs. You're in the dance. Let's see if what you do when you step on the floor, right? You're watching the Commander game with your husband and screaming your lungs out. Yeah, I bet a lot of Ram fans lost their voice last night. Yeah. You're watching a movie, got back home and watched last night. Oh, what movie? I'm curious. What movie? That's cool. You think you guys pay in the playoffs in first? I'm not sure what you mean by this, David. Do you think you guys play? I'm pretty good at getting it. I'm not sure what you mean. In the first, do you think we win in the first round? I could see it. Anything can happen, right? Hey, John, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oh, man, you and I have been on this YouTube journey for a while, man, and it's been awesome seeing your channel success, and just thank you for all the encouragement over the years. And I'm excited to continue to see you succeed on Pure Adrenaline Fantasy Sports. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to John on Pure Adrenaline Fantasy Sports. Jake, thank you so much, man. A resident Bills fan. Appreciate you so much as a friend, and just help me out with this, encourage me. Oh, Brandon from the Hawks Nest, my friend. You are. I know you cheer for the Seahawks, but you are one of my favorite YouTubers and content creators. I've learned a lot from watching your content, and honored that I get to collab with you. And yeah, just you are the gold standard for people who do this. YouTube thing, and I just appreciate you so much and excited to see what you talk about with the Seahawks and how you balance that like fandom cheering for the team, but while remaining critical of the organization, better than any other YouTuber I've ever seen. And I just appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for popping on in. You Venom last year. Okay, you know what? You'll always remember. Where were you when the Rams clinched the division? Watching Venom 3, The Last Ride. Grinded out with it's ugly. It's ugly. I described it in my last video. It's the Rams are an Indiana Jones swashbuckling adventure. That is the best way I can describe how the Rams win games. It is not pretty, but they've come out on top these last 5. Yeah. Oh, who are you guys playing in the first round? So it looks like it's going to be either the Commanders or either the Commanders or the Packers if the Rams stay in the 3 spot. If they go down to the 4, they'll play the loser of the Vikings and Lions game next week. So who knows? Who knows about that? It'd be interesting. I mean, if you have the Lions that come to SoFi, that's anytime the Lions and Rams play, that's good TV. If you have the Packers, that's a team the Rams have struggled with the past couple of years. I don't think, the Rams have not beat Mike LaFleur when he's been the head coach, so that'd be a big game. The Vikings, the Rams beat earlier this year. Having a rematch of that would be kind of cool. Playing the Commanders and Jane Daniels, rookie sensation, that would be exciting. So, it'll be interesting to see who they end up playing with. We don't waste any points lately. We only score the points needed. Just enough. Just enough. Yep. Yeah, just enough. Yeah. Oh, bless you and your fandom since 1968. Blessed triumph, 60 gem. Oh, thank you, JJ. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, of course. Oh, thank you. And we'll see. We'll see. Well, I'm gonna keep going. Keep going. That's for sure. Thank you, Jamix. Oh, one of our amazing moderators. Thank you, Jamix Smith, the Eminem Mix fan. Appreciate you so much, buddy. Thank you, David. Yeah. Let's win the Super Bowl. Why not? Let's you know what? It's when you win the division, for 2 weeks, we are blessed with the optimism as fans to, hey, anything can happen. And I'm excited for it. Which of those teams would you want to play? Ooh, good question. So between the Packers, the Lions, the Vikings, or the Commanders, I think I honestly am at a point now where I truly believe the Rams will play any team close and have an opportunity to win it, and we'll see how it goes. I just think that's how Rams football is right now. A part of me, the part of me goes, it'd be cool to play the Commanders and Jaden Daniels because he's a rookie and things like that. But a part of me would love to have the Lions and just have that narrative first round again. That'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind the Vikings or the Packers. I honestly am content with any of them. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd probably go Commanders one as your first round matchup, and then hopefully you play maybe the Lions in the second round. But we'll see. Which team we would host if we beat the Seahawks? So I'm pretty sure if we beat the Seahawks next week, we'll be locked into number 3. And I think it's 73% chance. Actually, you know what? Here, let me bring up. I was looking at this earlier. Give me a sec here. Playoff status, Rams. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. So let me share my screen here because sharing is caring. Give me a sec. All right. Yeah. So if the Rams, so first off, right now, the Rams have a 72% chance or number 3 seed, 28% for the 4 seed. And if we look at so we'd either play the 5 or the 6 seed. And right now it's saying the Commanders have a 61% chance at the 6 seed and the Lions have a 36% chance at the 5 seed. Vikings right up there just because of that. That's going to be a head-to-head, right? So it looks like it's very likely one of those teams. There is an outside chance it's the Packers as well, depending what happens with the Commanders. So that's kind of, take that with what you will in the matchups. So yeah, we'll see how it goes down. I think I think in all likelihood it will be the Commanders, but we'll see. We will see. Yeah, NFC West champions, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, we'll keep it up. Yeah, we're not slowing down. Appreciate it. Thank you, John. Thank you. Yeah, from 1-4 to NFC West, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. I don't want to play the Eagles, Lions, and Packers. That's it. I would want to play the Vikings. We beat them and the Commanders. Yeah, and you know what? Just anything goes, right? Like I remember when the Rams had their 2021 run, a lot of people didn't think they were going to beat the Buccaneers in the divisional round. They did. A lot of people that didn't think they were going to beat the Niners in the NFC Championship game, and they did. And like that's a team that beat the Rams twice that year. So any you just never know. You never know. It's the second season, right? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the Rams play this game, but also interesting to see how the Hawks play this game because the Seahawks have, some big decisions to make in the offseason. And so this is their final test to really evaluate some of their talent. And so, yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to see kind of how both teams play this. Whoever wins week 18 will take the all-time series. Really? That's cool. I did not know that. Thank you for that. Oh, that's really interesting. Want to see us play the Lions with the Eagles. Cool. Yep. Would love to remove the. That'd be cool. That'd be really special. That would be an interesting one. Yeah. Hey Ramsey, how's it going? Sending some Marvel Rivals right now. Graduation. Congratulations for making the playoffs. By the way, yeah, Washington's victory. I've never been so happy for a Washington Commanders victory before. Y'all, thank you. Appreciate you, Govant, Professor Tails. You're amazing. Seriously, one of the most talented people I've ever met. Appreciate you so much, buddy. Don't play. Well, yeah, I know you're. They're one of your teams, but we'll see. We'll see. Mike Lott. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming, Mike. You've been around for a while, man. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, hey, we'll try. We'll try. Again, I'm a hobby YouTuber, right? This is my full-time job. That's why, I don't have membership or Patreon or anything like that, and it's for that reason of I like to keep this a hobby for this season of life. If it did grow into something else, that'd be cool. But I'm pretty content with that. But yeah, I enjoy the challenge of growing the channel and finding people that want to talk about the Rams and talk about football. Another fact: the Commanders have clinched their playoff spot. They have nothing to play for, and they brought you into the playoffs. Battle down. Yep. No. And I'll say that the Rams earned this. Hey, I will push back. Yes, that happened. That the strength of victory happened. That clinched it there. But the Rams, even if that didn't happen, there were other things that happened for that tiebreaker. When the Rams beat the Cardinals, there was a very good chance they win the division, right? Statistically, there was some math that could have happened the way they didn't, but the Rams earned this. Every win was earned for this Rams team. It was not given. It'd be nice. Hey, Joachim from Denmark. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. I know you've been subscribed for a long time, man. Appreciate you. They were so loud on sound. Yeah, that was cool to see. That we saw a bit of that in the Vikings game this year on the Thursday, and the Raiders game to an extent. And yeah, that I think that's been one of my favorite things from the aftermath of this Rams Cardinals game seeing all the Ram fans that post videos to like Instagram or YouTube or something, which them and like it's the sea of blue and yellow. Like it's so cool to see SoFi like that. I hope that's telling of things to come. And yeah, that was really cool. I hope that shows up in the playoffs. Yeah, best wins to see you saying week 8 and 14. Cool. Here's some news. Sean Payton has considered to come back to New Orleans. Interesting. I don't know anything about that. That's I hear you, Mike. I hear you, man. Super Bowl prediction. I don't know, man. There's so many good teams. I could see so many teams. So like on the NFC side, I really could see a path for the Rams. I'm a biased, optimistic Rams fan. I'm okay with that, but I could see a path. I really could. And so I'm not picking against them. I'd say Rams on the NFC side. And the AFC side, I think it's between the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Bills. And I'll be curious to see which one of them comes out. I think there's a very good chance, though, that it's the Ravens this year. I can see a Rams-Ravens Super Bowl. We'll see. That I'll say that's my prediction. Just no SNF for snuff. I'm not sure what you mean by SNF. Not sure what you mean by that. Certain people win when they get to play the Commanders at home in the playoffs. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yep. Tampa Conference Instagram over here earned that spot. Baker, Baker's been playing great. Yeah. No, he's playing a phenomenal football this year. I'm a fan of Baker Mayfield. Yeah. I think you mean December or so. No, 16-3. I'm not sure what you mean exactly by that. They've won some games. Hey, Mark. Yep. Had no hope 2 months. Yeah, no, it started from the bottom. Now we're here. Yeah, no, I hear you. Got to see the Rams house victory. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Sonic Boom. Oh, Sonic, you've been a fan. I know you've been subscribed here a long time, and I appreciate you, man. Saturday Night Football. Yeah. Sunday night. Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, Sunday night. Oh, thank you for pointing that. Okay, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. No Saturday Night Football. Yes. Oh, yeah, totally. No. I do you remember they put the Rams on the Monday night game? I don't want that. No. I'm hoping they get like a Matt Noon slot or something. Oh, thank you. Who am I? DUI Ryan Panana. Appreciate it. After the bye, hey, Sean McVay, for whatever reason, after a bye does really well. Maybe we need to hope for an early bye each and every year. I'm happy the Commanders eliminated the Falcons. Yeah, I bet you are. Could be Sunday as well. Yep. The Duolingo. Yeah, no worries, man. That is a fact because Vikings beat Green Bay. If they stay, the way you will play the Commanders at home first round playoff. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. Oh man, appreciate it. Well, yeah, guys. Again, I don't have any like hidden agenda here or anything. This is truly just a thank you and hang out. You can ask me anything about the Rams, life, whatever. I'll hang out here for a little bit more. I do want to watch the game tonight. I just can't stress you guys enough. Thank you so much. Yep. Oh, Nicholas, one of our resident Seahawks fans. Appreciate you. He says, "Are the Seahawks still a good team?" Rams YouTuber. Yeah. No, I'll give it due. So I've said this about the Seahawks coming into the year And I was right about one thing. I was wrong about another thing. I felt this was a rebuild year for the Seahawks, and I didn't see them competing for the division. Coming into the year, I thought they were going to be either the third or fourth team in the NFC West. So I was wrong about that. But I was right that this Seahawks team, they still have a couple of holes. They got some stuff to figure out. They got some tough decisions to make in the offseason. But I think Mike McDonald is a great coach. I really do. And I think that they they'll have some tough decisions to make in the offseason, like with Geno Smith. They DK Metcalf. I think they might move on from him personally. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think they are one of the most interesting teams in the offseason coming up. And yeah, I think that they have some good football ahead of them. Factor tonight. If the Lions lose tonight, the Vikings take their spot. And I know actually, I think Ramsey, I believe, because the Lions won the first matchup against the Vikings, so the Lions lose would go down one spot. But next week, if they beat them, because they beat them twice, they'd have the same record, and the Lions would hold the head-to-head tiebreaker. So regardless of what happens tonight, it's going to be the winner of next week, Vikings and Lions, gets the number one seed in the NFC, which is crazy. How did you become a Rams fan? I was a little kid, 1999, and the greatest show on turf was happening. Kurt Warner, grocery store clerk, to MVP season, Marshall Faulk, Ricky Prohl, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Orlando Pace, DeMarco Farr, Mike Jones, like all those amazing, Jeff Wilkins, the kicker. They were a fun team to watch. They were Madden on your TV, right? They were just such a fun team. And so they were my team. And, my older brother, he said to me, he's like, well, okay, once you pick a team, they're your team for life. And I was like, yep. And I remember thinking they're going to be good forever. And then I learned that's not the case always. And there were some dark years in there, but I stuck with them through thick and thin. Have some good friends that are really into football. And, I remember the Scott Lanahan years. I remember the Steve Spagnuolo years. I remember the Jeff Fisher years. And then I'm enjoying the Sean McVay years, like most of you are. And so that's kind of how I've become a Rams fan. And I had tried doing YouTube for a couple of different things and failed before. And then the Rams thing just sort of happened, and I really enjoyed it. There's not many Ram fans in my life, and so it was cool to kind of prioritize that on my channel and talk to people about the Rams, and that's what I do to this day. No, it's just for whatever reason struggling to slow start. Well, and you know what? We'll see if maybe they can figure something out the next 2 weeks. On the road, 5K. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have some fun along the way. Rams Brink. I think Shamake was being coy. I think I can turn it up higher. He can turn it up higher. Yeah, we'll see. Mike McDonald, he's not gonna get fired. No. Geno, I could see a scenario where they move on from him if another quarterback with higher potential comes into play for them. But I think they might move on from Geno, but we'll see. I think they at least bring in someone else to compete with. They're a bit better getting off Trey Lance to Justin Fields. Well, maybe, yeah. Sorry about that. We will play the Commanders the first round of the playoffs if it stays with. Yeah. Good fact. Yeah, like I said, McDonald, I believe, stays for at least one more year, and Geno, I'm 50-50. I'm 64. I think they do move off Geno in some degree. Seeing the level of panic overseen from the rest of the NFC West after they've been eliminated from them, is wild. A little amazing to see the frustration of losing it. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely been interesting. I've tuned into a couple of Seahawks creators and Cardinals and Niners creators, and they love their teams, right? They're passionate about their teams as we are, and any Rams fan is about the Rams. And I think a lot of them have just tuned out. Like they're aware of what's going on in the NFL, but like a lot of Niners creators, right? Like they're talking about the offseason like a couple weeks ago, right? They're talking about should they pay Brock Purdy, should they fire Kyle Shanahan, or if you're Cardinals, they're talking about Kyler Murray and if you're a Seahawks, you really want to be, right? And I think that's just part of the NFL fandom experience. That's kind of fun. But yeah, again, I love that the Rams were able to fight back from 1-4. I have no doubt any of those teams would have loved to tried to win some of the games against them. Okay. Oh, sorry. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. Great coach. That's truly to say. He inherited Carroll. Yeah, yeah. No, that's a really good way of putting it. Yep, that's a good way of putting it. And yeah, I think I believe he'll be a tough. I believe the Seahawks will be a tough out for years to come if Mike McDaniel's McDonald's their head coach. He might be. He might be. To chat in your last name. It's the NFL logo. Oh, cool, Trevor. Oh, Trevi Sports. Cool. No worries. Thanks for 2 channels checking it out. Steven Evans. Hello. When Trent Green went down, I thought we were done. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. We will rally behind Kurt Warner and we will play good football. That is, oh man, that's just Dick Vermeero when he said those words. It sticks with me to this day. And to be honest, like I learned a lot from it, right? Of hey, just because something's hard doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, right? Sometimes it's cool when you can accomplish hard things, right? But Steven Evans, you have been a huge supporter of this channel for a long time, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for all the encouragement and just coming to the watch parties and videos and stuff and the super chats. Just thank you so much. You've been a huge encouragement. I like the Rams and Chiefs. Whose house? Rams. Yeah. Who is the Denver in the playoff? Because we know the Chiefs are going to sit there. Yeah, I guess someone told me the Chiefs are going to play like Wentz maybe for a half and then go to their third string for the second half. So I guess they don't want to let. Oh, I'm back. Sorry, I lost myself for a second there. Yeah. No, they'd be silly. Yeah, it's 1 year. I do not believe that. I think Sam Howell is a good backup quarterback. I don't think there's anything wrong with him being a backup quarterback. I don't think you want him as your starter. I could see Gino and DK going if they wanted to really try and get some draft capital and build something new. I've heard how you became a fan so many times. How do we let everybody know what that's having to say? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm just a broken record, eh? I'm like, maybe I need to do a video and just tell people go watch that video. Maybe that's it. It would be so cool to see Rams and Commanders. Yeah, that'd be really cool. It's funny to see the Cardinals losing a winnable game. Yeah, hey, whenever the Cardinals lose, I'm okay with it. Do you see that we're running an offense through Puka and passing are starting to drop? Passing yards are starting to drop. Honestly, Mike, I just think this offense is so hard to figure out right now because they're literally other teams are just hogging the ball against the Rams, and just the way the game script has gone, they haven't they haven't been able to generate a ton of offense, and they've had some really short fields because their special teams has done a good job winning the field possession game. That's something they've done really well this year. So yeah, I'm kind of the mindset of, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with the slow starts, and I'm hoping that they fix it for the playoffs. Resign Jones. If you're talking about Ernest Jones, we'll never know. But I think the Seahawks, they have found him and they like him, and I think they're gonna pay him. Yeah, it's a good one. It's got this. This is the Super Bowl replica jersey. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is one of my favorite jerseys. Yep. Okay, nasty injury about 3 years ago. Yeah, tanked out. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Yeah. They know we could chase down a running QB, but Jaden Daniels will be. Yeah, no, again, Daniels has been doing really well, right? He's rookie sensation, and we'll see. We'll see. Thank you very much. Yes, they are officially eliminated from the playoffs. Even if they win next week, due to the strength of victory tiebreaker that it would be, the Rams have that, and it's because the Rams were able to win big games against like the Bills and the Vikings, who went on to win a lot of games in the regular season. Because I think it's like the head-to-head tiebreaker, which the Rams and Seahawks would tie in that hypothetical situation. And then it's the division, which would be a tie. I think it's the conference. And then after that, it's strength of victory. Or maybe I'm missing one in there. Do I think Verse will take victory? I think he can take it. I think he can. It'll be interesting to see. That's one of the hardest. Like last year, I thought for sure Kobe Turner was going to get it. And then he didn't. So I really don't know. I don't know how the voters, what their criteria is. He's for sure a candidate, and he might just take it. This is my opinion. I don't know if your Rams are ready to defend defensively to handle some of the players, football teams. Just my opinion. Yeah, we'll see. I like what the Rams defense is doing. They've done some really cool things the past couple weeks. Without the Rams defense, they don't win 5 games in a row. Let me tell you that. So they've been doing some good things. Let's see. I used to play with the Rams on Madden 64, Madden Blitz, Rams. Yeah, oh man. I still have my copy of Madden 03 that had Marshall Faulk on the cover with that jersey right there. And the Rams were so good in that game. And like, there's probably not a ton of people. This is my only flex. Video games very much. I don't know if there's anyone that can beat me because I still play it here and there, and it'll be interesting. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good if I'd say so myself. But specifically Madden 03 on the GameCube with like just me and like my controller and stuff. So yeah. Since that 44 points versus the Bills last 3 games, yeah, I saw that stat. The Rams they're just, there's no other way to say it. I'll say this countless times the next couple weeks. The Rams are an Indiana Jones swashbuckling adventure every game. That it's not pretty. It's at times awkward, but they come out on top. Right? So we'll see. I watched them. They were even better. Silly fun guy. Thank you. You've been a subscriber for years, and all your fun jokes, and I appreciate you. Like on Twitter and just everything, and just the encouragement. And yeah, appreciate you so much. You're awesome, and can't thank you enough for joining this journey, this YouTube adventure. Cubs still injured. Yeah, and that's I honestly I hope they sit Cooper Kupp and Stafford and Rob Havenstance and AJ Jackson on offense. Just get them healthy, right? Get them healthy. Yeah, beat that team. They're hungry. Never played a team. Yep. Oh, Jack42, thank you. You are another subscriber. You've been around for a long time. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks so much for all the encouragement and hanging out. Do you think the Seahawks next season will get rid of Hal? I really couldn't tell you. I'm not sure because they traded for him. Because he's pretty cheap. Yeah, because he's still on his rookie deal. I think he'll stick with the Seahawks as a backup. Yeah. This team, when they play top teams, they're like, F it, we're just gonna outscore you. Yeah. Yeah, find a way. Yeah. Oh, Jim Fleming, another subscriber who's been around a long time. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you and hanging out with me on watch parties and videos and stuff. Thank you. That means a lot. Means a lot. I said this at the beginning, but everyone, I truly mean this. I acknowledge that you're humans. You have stories. You have highs and lows and everything in life in between. And I'm honored that you guys find my videos worthy of a click and a like to come and talk Rams with me, and I appreciate it. I will also say the Rams have won 4 games in a row, but you have to consider about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The Bills want revenge. It's a lot more. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, you know what? And I'm so happy for Aaron Donald and everything he's doing off the field. But I know we miss Aaron Donald, but I will say this is a really fun Rams front four. It's a different, I don't want to say better or worse or anything. It's different. You asked to get turnovers, and there they are. But did you ask the offense? You know what? Yeah, you're right. Because you know what, Mike? You're calling me out here. I hear it. Yeah, I was always like, we need turnovers, get a pick, right? And the defense starts getting it, but maybe I need to start like, let's get some points. Yeah. So, do the Rams have a better chance of winning against the Commanders? Probably the Commanders, just because of I don't think Jaden Daniel. Well, he doesn't have any playoff experience because he's a rookie. And then also the Rams have had a really hard time against the Packers the past couple of years. So I'd say the Commanders. Payo. Payo. I see what you did there. Yeah. You want me? Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me. I'm A-okay if we play backups and Jimmy G goes out and slings it. But yeah, no, I agree. Totally agree. Jared Ramirez. Oh yeah, you've been around a long time, buddy. Appreciate you so much. I think probably what you've been around since I've been I was under 300 subscribers, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, appreciate you so much. For supporting the channel and encouragement. Thank you. Let's see. We almost had the Cheeseheads in week 5 with no. Yeah, that was a close game. It's a close game, right? Oh, thanks, Nicholas. No, I'm honored. Yeah, no. I always tell that to people. This channel, it's Ram centric. I do my pick'em video that's I guess NFL related, but that's just a fun thing. Those videos don't get many views. I do that for fun, right? I have a video tomorrow coming out that's just fun. It's fun. I don't expect to get a ton of views, but I literally am just a dude. I'm a Canadian. I have a YouTube channel that talks about the Rams, and I try to have as much fun on the internet as possible doing that. And every now and then I'll have a Rams adjacent or NFL video trickled in there. But yeah, no, I appreciate fans from other teams that come to me and want if they want to know something about the Rams, maybe it's worth clicking on one of my videos. So thank you, Nicholas. Flacco, we can beat either one of those teams. Packers got nothing on us. Commanders, eh? Yeah, okay. We got this. Yeah, Puro Ramsteros, number 1. I love it, Flacco. Love it. That's a huge compliment, Jim. Appreciate that. Yes, re-sign Hoyt. Absolutely. He really, again, like LA, he ever since I did that wrong for you guys. Mess it up here. Okay, the camera. I'm joking now. Okay. Because camera, okay, let's call it LA. There we go. Left, right. Oh, too funny, too funny. But yeah, no, I will say this: if I ever got the opportunity to interview one player from the Rams, I'd interview any of them, but Hoyt would be my top choice because he's a Canadian. I would love. I have so many questions. He grew up in an area that wasn't too far from where I grew up, and I have so many questions. I would love to ask Michael Hoyt. I hope he resigns. 25. I got your back. Thank you for having me here. It means a lot. Absolutely. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Ramsey, one of our resident Saints fan. I never thought of Canadian Rams fan. Is that no? There's a few of them. I think I've met 3. I have met 3 Canadians in my life that are like diehard Rams fans. There's a lot of Canadians that love football. Where I grew up, there was a lot of Buffalo Bills fans and a lot of Patriots fans. I know a couple of I actually know a fair amount of Detroit Lions fans. I know of a lot of Seahawks and 49ers fans out on the West Coast. There's a healthy amount of Dolphins fans, Cowboys fans, Packers fans, Steelers fans, like the bandwagon teams. There's a healthy amount of them. But yeah, like in Canada, you kind of grow up, and because like we don't have a team in Canada, so there's the ones that you're like close with, like Buffalo or Detroit or Seattle, or you just sort of pick the team that you get to pick. And for me, the Rams were really good when I started to get into football, and yeah, so they picked my team, and I don't regret it one bit. Like, and I've had the question before, like if Canada ever got like an expansion team, would you still cheer for the Rams? Absolutely. No, like if Canada got an expansion team ever in the future, I'd have a soft spot for them, but no, the Rams would always be my team. What do you know about Peo before? What do you know about Peo before Super Bowl 60? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm trying to interpret it. What do you know about myself? Do I know myself? You have a lot of fun guys on. Yeah, man. We got some cool people in this channel. Apparently, we're not wasting points lately. Yep, just bare minimum. Yep, just it's like the Rams right now are like when you're in high school or college or university, and you have that like massive paper to write, and you're like, oh, I gotta start that. But then you go and play video games, or you go on a hike or something, or hang out with girls or something, and then you're like, oh no, it's due tomorrow at midnight. And then you like speed write this thing, and then you pass. And that's essentially what the procrastinators. Sorry. Well, they got a nice rotation in there with it, but yeah, I'd have Hoyt over Brown. I'll be live for it. Will the Rams start Stafford? I don't know. I lean that they're not going to. Just if history dictates, that's kind of been McVay and the Rams, training staff's MO is just prioritize health, don't risk injury. So I could see Jimmy G coming out there. I could also see a scenario though where it depends on the result of the early game with the Buccaneers and the Saints. Like if the Buccaneers lose that game, I totally think Stafford's not playing. If the Buccaneers win and the Rams really value staying in the 3 spot, then I could see Stafford staying in the playing if it makes sense. I'm wondering if the starters should rest in the finale. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I am of the mindset of just like wealth is or health is wealth, and especially when it comes to playoff football. So yeah, I'm if they came out tomorrow, and we'll probably know in the coming days what the Rams are going to do. I'm a-okay with the Rams just being like, all right, you know what, we're going to rest certain starters, and then we're going to play some good football. And yeah, like, do you remember, who remembers the Week 18 game, Carson Wentz versus Sam Darnold last year? That was a fun game. And if Jimmy G wants to come in, I'd be cool seeing it. Needs a body. Oh, thank you, if you kind. Oh, no worries. Oh, you're watching. Nice. Thank you. I never met a Danish Rams fan, so this is where I can fan. Oh, Joachim, I appreciate that. Again, I have been to Denmark once in my life. I used to work for Disney Cruise Lines, and we stopped in at Denmark. I went to a castle there. Oh, I'm forgetting the name. I'm forgetting the name of it. All I remember is it was beautiful. It was a beautiful castle, and there was like all these playground equipment for kids and stuff outside of it that was really neat. And then I distinctly, I've only been to Denmark one day. I gotta look it up for you. Yeah. Give me a sec. I know if I give me my, where was it? Yes, it was Copenhagen. Yes, your capital. Yeah, it was Copenhagen, Denmark. Yeah, that's where we stayed there for one day. That's my one time in Denmark. Beautiful country, and yeah, I'm glad you found my channel and that you can nerd out about the Rams or fan out with the Rams with me. Peo, what I meant was, were you on Peo stream before? Oh. I'm trying to think. When did I start? I was gonna. Yeah, that was actually, okay, that's the Rams Bengals one. Sorry, I had to think about 56. Duh, what am I thinking? Okay, I had a brain fart there for a moment. So I started the channel the year before that. I didn't. Like if you go back to my early Rams videos, they were bad, really bad. A lot of them were based heavily on emotion, which is cool to an extent, and I do like to think people watch my channel because they empathize with me, or they want to make fun of me. That I would say. I started streaming the Super Bowl season. I hit 1,000 subscribers on a Tom Grossi raid, which was really cool, and that was in November of that season, the 2021. And so it was that year, and I streamed that Super Bowl. That was a fun watch party. Do I remember a year ago people said Sean? You know what? Those rumors are always going to be there because he's young and successful, and he has all these other opportunities that present to him. But no, I'm happy with Hunter Long or with Sean McVay, and I think he's going to be the Rams coach for a while. Hunter Long touchdown week 8. Oh yes. Yes. If you are subscribed to this channel and you've been watching, we love Hunter Long, and I would love a Hunter Long touchdown again. Yep. Yes. Happy New Year, Jared. Thank you. You as well. Yeah, last year he was on the Niners. Apparently did him some good. When Puka and Cup were out, we should sign Michael Thomas. I don't know about that. Michael Thomas, he kind of seems like his playing days are behind. I haven't heard his name in years. That would have been interesting. Let it go, Grappolo. Yep. Again, every time I What I don't know is I get. We talked about this earlier. I think this could be a game we see a healthy dose of Blake Corum. Yeah. City Stars would be like a bye week, just as you mentioned. The Rams are very good after a bye. Yeah, they are pretty good after a bye. Yeah. When the Rams played on a Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I do remember the Rams playing on a Tuesday. Oh, that was an interesting experience. The Seahawks game on a Tuesday. Wow. Yeah, that was the COVID, because of the COVID protocol. Yeah. I wonder if the NFL doesn't have games in Canada. Has the NFL done that? Yes, they have. They've done games in Toronto, but they've been Bills games, and the Bills were really bad at the time. None of the games were overly competitive. And the other thing is, Toronto, how do I put this politely? I'll just say it. Toronto sucks for tailgating. They have a ton of bylaws at the municipal level that, like, the NFL fan experience, like the pregame and postgame, they couldn't really do it the same way that they do it in the States. It's a very highly regulated city in that regards. And I know there's pros and cons to that, but like in terms of the NFL experience, they because they couldn't put on the same experience in that setting that they did in the States. It also didn't help that the Bills were pretty bad at the time, and none of those games were really competitive. I think they only did it for 3 years. And I think most Canadians like me that are hardcore fans, we actually enjoy going to NFL games, right? Like in the States. Like I've been to quite a few the past couple of years. I didn't get to go to one this year. I almost went to the Jets or the Patriots, but just didn't quite work out. But I enjoyed streaming with all of you. And yeah, like next year, I hope to go to a Rams game either on the road or SoFi. And yeah, like most Canadian Ram fans that are like diehard NFL fans like me, they're more content because it's not that hard for us to get to the States. As opposed to like I know Joachim over in Denmark, he would have a hard time getting over here, right? Like that's a tough trip for him. Where in Canada, because of proximity, we make a weekend trip of it or a week-long trip, and we have fun with it. If Stafford retires, then the Rams will have to figure something else out, right? And we'll cross that bridge if it happens. Would you rather have the superpower to shoot fully cooked spaghetti out of your fingers or turn invisible when no one is there? Both of those are pretty cool. I'll go invisible when no one is looking, just because anyone who's seen the movie Mystery Men, that is one of the funniest movies of the 90s, in my opinion. And that the invisible man, the guy in that movie who can only turn invisible when no one's looking, is so funny. I tried to get him to raid again on the card stream to get you for. Oh, thanks so much. He did. He normally doesn't raid people twice, and he's raided me twice. Like he raided me again this year. I forget which game, but that was really cool. But yeah, the first Tom Grossi raid, that was such a special memory for me, because I was at like 930 subscribers, like, and when you cross 1,000, it's just exciting. And then he came in and brought the Grossi posse with him and raided my channel and got me to 1,000. It was really cool. That Rams Tuesday game helped me find your channel. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm glad it happened then. No, yeah, thank you. They've been Buffalo Bills games, but good night, bro. I got your back forever. Oh, thank you so much, Ramsey. Appreciate it. Oh, blessings as you help out your friend. Porter, hey, happy the Rams are going to the playoffs, but not the rest of our division. Maybe the Seahawks, but I'm happy. Yep, no, the Rams won the division. They're punched their ticket. I really hope Detroit wins today against. Yeah, I think you mean the Niners, because my team, and they play the Vikings next week. That's maybe what you mean. Take them on the stance. That would be bad. Okay. Yeah, see you, man. Thanks for popping in by. Yep, we'll be there. Yeah. SoFi is your second. Man, that's awesome. I wish I could go to SoFi more, but I live quite far away. But I also love that SoFi is a destination for me, that when I get to go, it's that much more special. But yeah, if it's your second, oh, that's awesome, Sanku. Oh, Grandizer. Thank you, Grandizer. I cannot thank you enough. You have been such an encouragement to me. And yes, absolutely. I haven't had the confetti yet, but for you, Grandizer, moderator extraordinaire, uh, you've been a huge part of this community, this channel. Thank you for all the fun facts. Thank you for the questions, for watching, the likes, encouraging other people to watch and like. And not just me, Grandizer, I know you do that for so many other NFL content creators. And I'm just honored that you find my channel worthy of your time, and just thank you so much for all you've done to help get me to 4,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you, man. I can't thank you enough. The confetti is all yours. North Carolina in, man. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. If the Rams ever play the Panthers in Carolina, I'd consider going to that. That'd be cool. Dodgers won the World Series. Does that mean all LA teams going to win the championship? Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. Very cool. I'm not going to stream it, no. And I know it starts soon. I'll sign off here in a little bit. I just wanted to come in here again. Thank people. Oh, sorry. I'm getting some technical glitches here. But yeah, whether you've been a subscriber for a long time or you're new here, I really do appreciate you. And I've said this earlier in the stream. I'll say it again. I acknowledge on the other side of this camera, you are people with a story. You have jobs, you have families, you have friends, you have lots of stuff going on. And I'm honored that you would click on my videos or live streams and find it worthy of your time. Just can't thank you enough. I think we'll see what happens with Cup, right? We can worry about that in the off season. Right now, we can cheer on Cooper Cup, right? That's what's up. Yeah, confetti. Oh, Grandizer. Yeah. This could not have happened. Oh, you're too kind. Yeah. I don't have a giveaway. I don't have a giveaway right now. It's out of my budget right now. If I ever, like, I don't make a ton of money off my channel. And like, people have asked me if I'm ever going to do memberships or Patreon or sponsorship. And I had a sponsor for a month. I tried it out. It was a great sponsor. True Classic Tees. I'll shout them out. They were great for that 1 month. And I'm honored they found me worthy of sponsorship. And they offered me, something more long-term, but I just found I didn't like having that sales pitch as part of it. For me, this is a hobby. If it was something that was my full-time job, I'd probably look more seriously into it. And like, when you have memberships and Patreon, there's an obligation to people who support you in that. And I'm just not ready to make that commitment yet. So for me, I keep it a hobby. I really enjoy doing it. And, because I love my full-time job that I have, and I'm not trying to leave it. But I love that I get to do this as a hobby. And so that's kind of where I'm at. And I like to think that I've gotten better at doing this YouTube thing over the past couple of years. And I hope I keep going. To be honest, I liked your old theme song, End of the Rainbow. What happened to it? Oh, do you mean, oh, wow, you actually know the non-copyright. You mean this? This one? Yeah, this is a non-copyright music called End of the Rainbow. Is that what you mean? I think is that what you mean? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. I don't know. Yeah, no. Sorry. There's some weather where I live right now. That's probably like I'll probably close up shop in a little bit. Yeah, payout time. Yeah. Do you have a console? So, oh, sorry. Test 1 2. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it's back. I'm not a gamer anymore. I have a GameCube and a PlayStation 2. Those are my two consoles. I've had a few people ask me to do a gaming channel and play like Madden. Some people can do that. I know like Jake Ellenbogen does that. And he does a really good job of it. I have no desire to no desire to do that kind of content. And that's my answer for it. But I appreciate you saying I should do it. Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year, Joakim. God bless. Now will you show you know what, Grandizer? Maybe you need to start a YouTube channel and talk about that. Are you gonna stream on New? I don't think I'll. No, I won't stream on New Year's Eve. I'll have a video. I'm just working the finishing touches on it, and it'll post tomorrow morning. I guess I can let you know the title of it. It's a video similar to one I did last year, but this one I think I did a better job of it. So the title that might change slightly, but right now it's Top 10 Rams wins of 2024, favorite plays that won the NFC West. And it's like it's like a 20-minute video of just me ranking the 10 Rams wins, kind of reminiscing about it. And I hope people enjoy it and watch it. I did a version of it last year, and it was a really fun video to make. And so I thought that'd be a cool video to post on New Year's Eve. And so after this live stream, while I'm watching the game, I'll do a couple of tweaks to it, and then I hope to have it tomorrow. Yeah. Good night. Yeah. Good night, Ramsey. And if you answer this, I will watch the whole. Now that you've watched, yeah. You don't need to watch the whole vid later. That's cool, man. No worries. No worries, Grandizer. You never have to watch anything of mine. I am just honored that you do. No worries. Yes, sir. Hey, the Rams fan. Okay, that's where that is. Oh, reminds me. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm honored when Grossi raids me or Perna raids me or something. But honestly, like I'm at a point where like, I like once you kind of learn, and I'm still learning the YouTube thing. I've learned that like your best growth is organic growth that comes from making videos that people watch. As cool as it is when you get rated by a big creator like Tom Grossi, the best growth for your channel is making videos and hoping and continuing to hope that people watch and enjoy those videos. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Do you like 3 preseason games or 4 preseason games in the NFL? And do you like the 17 week? You know what? I think I'm still getting used to the 18-week, 17-game season, because for the majority of my life it was 17-week, 16 games. I've actually have not thought about this, like it. I do like less preseason football, especially when more and more coaches support like joint practices in terms of getting ready. So I'm content with the 3 preseason games. I think I do like the longer season. I know that there's the argument against like player safety and things like that. And I totally get that. But the reality is football is a violent sport. And we're blessed for every football game we get to watch. And if we get to watch, I don't want them to over and saturate it. Like, I don't want football to become like, the NBA or the MLB or something. No, 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 no. But yeah, I think I can dig the 17 game season and playoffs and I can enjoy that. Oh, that's a throwback. I do have some of them. I didn't sell that many, and again, I don't want to become a massive um you know massive kind of salesperson. So I have a few of them. I do have them, and a few people have them, but I don't actively sell them anymore. For, oh, appreciate that. Hey, Jake Ellenbogen is one of my favorite YouTubers. I could not do what people do or what he does. I remember someone once sent me a long comment, and they were like, "You should be more like Jake Ellenbogen. Look how much he's grown." And I can't because I'm not Jake. Jake is a brilliant mind. He has an analytical mind that I appreciate so much, especially his draft coverage. I I love Jake's channel. I'm cautious during the regular season watching his stuff before I make a video on it because I truly try my best not to just copy opinions and takes from other people. And sometimes, like if Jake makes a video about a certain subject and I make a video about it, and it's like repeating the same thing, well, entertaining for people that watch Jake. He gives great insights into the Rams. I celebrate him. I know he should be over 100,000 subscribers and beyond. I have no clue why it's not, but I love that he does so well. And I will be one of the first people to celebrate him when he gets to the milestones that he's going to get to. He's worked his tail off to get to where he is. I've had the honor of collabing with him for I think 3 times now, and I hope in the off season to collab with Jake again. During the regular season, it's tough just because for people who like this is their full time job, like Jake, they gotta take it. They gotta take it super serious, right? I can there was a couple of weeks this year I had to take off and I couldn't get videos out because of life and work and stuff. When YouTube is your full time job, like what Jake is, you got to be in it, right? And so Jake does a phenomenal job. If you're not subscribed to Jake Ellenbogen, folks, what are you doing? Make sure you go subscribe. But yeah, no, it's Jake is. I would describe this. Jake Ellenbogen is really good at creating content to make you a better fan, like providing information to help you in your Rams fandom. And I tell that to people that if they're looking for other Rams shows, Jake Ellenbogen, Rams Showcase, Locked On Rams, the Rams Brothers, Rams Up Podcast Network. Those guys are awesome. Check them out. There's a guy that I've seen Rams Digest recently. He's been blowing up. He's been doing really good. Rams content creators are on the rise, and I love it. And if you're out there, want to give it a shot, have a go. Have a go at it. It's a lot of fun. Do you think we can beat the Commanders? Yeah, I do. I think this Rams team can beat anyone. I really do. I think every game will be a close game that will be a swashbuckling, adventure. And I think they can. When Rams or Packers play in the playoffs or next season, you should do a video with him. Or I've reached out to Tom Grassi before, and again, I've been honored. I've collabed with Urinating Tree before and Brandon Perna from That's Good Sports. And I reached out to Tom Grassi, but I'm well aware that like when you're a YouTuber at like their level, you get bombarded with messages and people wanting to collab and stuff like that. So I know Tom has seen some of my stuff because he's rated me and like he's commented on some of my reaction videos and stuff. But yeah, I would love to collab with Tom Grassi one day. Definitely a dream of mine. If it ever happens, cool. But I'll always be a fan of Tom. I was a subscriber of Tom, but like when he was like under 5,000 subscribers, and so it's so cool to see him get to where he is nowadays. I usually use shorts this week. I got around 2K views and earned 20 subs, but I need to work on quality and need more tips for my football short. Yeah, that's cool. You know what? I tried shorts for a while, and every now and then I'll do a short. They're fun, but again, I view them as fun. Like for me, I made a decision of like I want to make the content I have the most fun with. If for me making a short that day makes the most sense to have the most fun, I'll do that. But in general, I'm enjoying making videos and live streams that are long form, more traditional YouTube content, and yeah, I'm doing with it. But there's definitely a path for shorts. Yeah, another Los Angeles Rams first down. Payal, how many Rams content creators have you seen come and go? Is there a Rams content creator who you followed starting up? They're not longer around for whatever reason they stopped. There's a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch. And I'm trying to think. The first one I would say is Rams Talk with Trent. He was, I think, the first Rams content creator. And I collabed with him once. I've talked with him on Twitter a little bit. He lives over in Germany. He's awesome. He was so good. I loved his game recaps. And yeah, we'll see. I think he stopped mainly for family reasons. Like, he's a full-time dad. I think he was an engineer. And so it's tough to, give up, an engineering career. And then, if you have, 4 kids and a wife and stuff, it's tough, right? So he would be the one Rams content creator that like doesn't really post anymore, but he was probably at least the first one I knew about. But yeah, there's been a few that have come and gone, and for whatever reason they just decided, hey, I gave it a shot. I'm going to stop, and maybe they start back up again. Who knows? Who knows? Oh yes, Ramily Sport. How could I not remember? Thank you, G's nuts, Rudy from the Ramily Sports Report. I am so thankful for him. What a fantastic guy. That guy is awesome. Yeah, no, I've met him when I went to SoFi. He gave me this Rams House banner of the 2021 season opener. He gave that to me. He's given me a couple. I'm trying to think. No, he didn't give me any of those. Granddad's gave me that flag. I have some other Ram stuff I got to organize here, get on these walls eventually. But yeah, Rudy, I love him. Love him. Don't let us get the first pick. We're not. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, one of our resident Patriots fan. We'll see. We'll see. When Parker beat the Rams again in SoFi. Not sure what you mean by that. Parker? No, I'm not sure what you mean by Parker. Sorry, Porter. Anyway, honestly, how far do you think we're making the playoffs? Right now, Super Bowl. That's the blessing of being a fan of a team that has won your division, and if you win it 2 weeks to go in the season, we get to be optimistic. That's okay. That's fun. I think this Rams team is going to be a tough, a mentally tough team in the playoffs. I think they're going to shock some people, and I expect them to play some good football. I still think we have not seen the Rams' best football this year. We've seen glimpses of it, but we haven't truly had the game where it's like, whoa, that is the Rams playing their best game. They come and go like a middle school. Yeah. Broke that up like a middle school relationship. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's not too late, man. No, I am going to close up shop here probably in 10 minutes. I think the Rams fix the offense, and secondly, we'd be good in the playoffs right now. What scares me? Yeah. Kobe Parkinson or Davis Allen? I'll give it to Parkinson. I think Allen probably has a higher potential, but I think just right now, Kobe Parkinson, just because he is a veteran, been in the league for a while. I think Davis Allen could develop into a great tight end. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to see him be more aggressive. We'll see. I politely disagree. I think that McVay is coaching to win, and something I appreciate about him is he is his own biggest critic. And the reality is they've won 5 games in a row, and you got to call plays to win those 5 games, and it hasn't always been pretty. I do think execution you have to make the plan and then perform the plan, right? And I think that's kind of where the discrepancy is in the Rams offense. Tends to go down in pressure situation on I don't know, goes well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Stafford, he's got ice in his veins, right? Not Davis Allen. He has one. Oh, that's right. I didn't even realize that. Thank you for pointing that out, Porter. Yeah, I hope Davis. Oh, I'd love Davis Allen to get a tight end touchdown. Defense has been playing lights out. Yeah. Rams house. Yep. Thank you, Bradley. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, good luck, Rams in week 18. Thank you. You've been a subscriber for a while. Thanks, buddy. What happened to Jones Jackson? So he got benched, right? And it's because Bo Limmer beat him out. It was because of injury. Bo Limmer got the opportunity, and Bo Limmer has successfully taken over the center position. And yeah, I loved it. I think Jones Jackson, he's a bench player, and we'll see what happens. I'm glad they have him, to have that depth. But yeah, Bo Limmer was able to beat him out for the center position. He should go 4 down and 4 and short, like 4. Oh wait, 4 down like 4 and short, like both 4 and 1, not punt. Yeah, I guess that's the way it goes, right? But we'll see what he does in the playoffs, right? Yeah, you found me during the Move series. Yeah, that was a lot of fun times. You were around 700 to 800 subscribers, viewers. It was totally random in the off season. I was critical of the Fins. Yeah, that was my friend Chris coming on. Yeah, that Move was a fun time. There's a part of me that wants to bring Move back. There's 2 things going against it. It's a really hard series to do because it relies on other people, and I found so many people would cancel on me. Like, we'd schedule it and then cancel it, and if you get behind, like, I would try and record multiple episodes a day, and then, like, if you get behind, you try and get caught up. I'm really proud that, like, the 1 year I did it for 2 years, and the 1 year I did get all 32 teams. But yeah, it's Grandizer, you were one of the best things that came out of the Move series for sure. I'm glad you found my channel. Yeah, Steve-O, one of our 49ers fans, thanks for the congratulations on the subs. And you know what? We'll enjoy the playoffs. You know what? You can enjoy your 49er off-season drama. And but Steve-O, all seriousness, appreciate you, buddy. Soon to be a Rams legend. Yeah, he's doing really good. You got a feeling the Cooper Cup will have a great playoffs? Me too. I affirm that. Rams for life, baby. Yep. I disagree with that. Dan Campbell's a great head coach in his own right, but he's different than Sean McVay. I like what Sean McVay is as a head coach. People are critical of him, but he's the greatest head coach in Rams history, and I'm content with Sean McVay being Sean McVay. But now, that being said, to your point, one of the things that makes Sean McVay great is he sees what other teams are doing, and he'll adapt that as part of his game, right? And I'm a big fan of Sean McVay. Yeah, you did. Yep, Grandizer called Bo Limmer. He loved him and loved that the Rams got him. I heard CJ Ruther say, "Why didn't we get Limmer since they needed a center back?" Yeah. CG he wanted Limmer. Yeah, I think the Rams got possibly the steal of the draft getting Bo Limmer. Yep. They look good in blue. I don't know if the Rams will be in a position to draft them unless they trade up, but we'll see. Yeah. Will Johnson, Ben Johnson, yeah. This offense is top 5 in the meal. In the meal? what kind of meal? Supper? Oh, NFL. In the NFL. That makes more sense. The NFL. Okay. It can be. But what coach doesn't, right? Like Dan Campbell makes his share of questionable calls too, right? I'm skeptical on Limmer. He's a flag. Yeah, he's a rookie. He's had a few flags this year, but like if flags and like that's correctable, right? The overall like actual being a center, he is doing a really great job at. Last night, yeah. You're hoping the Lions lose to the Niners tonight. Okay, we'll see. Yeah. Yeah. A magician was walking down the street and he turned into a grocery store. Porter, I acknowledge that there's some stuff the Rams will have to address in the draft, but we still got playoff football, man. Right? We can worry about that when it's time. But when your team makes the playoffs, that's one of the luxuries of a fan is you can just talk about the playoffs, right? You don't have to talk about draft just yet. I wanted to sign OBJ, but McVay would have helped the playoff. Well, he hasn't signed anywhere, right? I don't think he has, to my knowledge. We'll see. Hello. We'll see. I'm right now. I'm an optimistic Ram fans, and I'm saying Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys. It's Mike Reviews. Oh, this is your other channel. Thank you, Mike, for Mike Reviews. I've been asking this question for like the past 2 years. I don't know, man. Like, is it Stetson Bennett? Is there a scenario where the Rams have a year with Jimmy G? Maybe. I don't know. It's only time will tell, right? But right now, I'm thinking every game we get from a Stafford, I acknowledge from here on out, it might be Stafford's last game, right? Like he might retire after this year. That's a real conversation. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to celebrate it. I'm so grateful that Stafford came to the Rams via trade. He's been a class act. He's had some big games. Won us the Super Bowl, and I'm going to be cheering on Stafford as long as he's in horns. Yeah, exactly. Well said. Yep. Do we re-sign D-Rob? That will be interesting. I was surprised the Rams were able to re-sign him to a 1-year deal last year. I think that's probably going to be an honest conversation with D-Rob. I think the Rams would like to bring him back, but it will always be on kind of these team-friendly 1-year deals. I don't see them giving him like a big 3-year contract, which he might be looking for, right? So I don't know. To get his ring, I would love it. Yeah, I would love Puka to get a ring. We'll see. Yeah. The Logan Bruss, that's unfortunate. It didn't work out. Yeah. First round bounce, eliminate the cards. Yeah. It'd be cool if we go a little bit further than that, but I hear you. Second, this team is scary. Yeah. Rams draft talk. Rams primary needs. Well, I just said I don't want to draft. Probably around there. Like always, you always need help with I feel like every draft you should be drafting safeties and corners just to always be developing them, right? And probably I like what this Rams O line is becoming, to be honest. It depends on what they do because AJ Jackson, their left tackle, he's due. He's due for a contract. It's a contract year for him. So if they don't re-sign Jackson, then left tackle to me becomes the biggest need, right? So yeah, we'll see. Jake, hey, do we re-sign Haven Stance? Solid, but when he's on the field, but he really. I think there's a good chance he retires after this year, and that's why I hope the Rams would win this. One of the many reasons I hope they win the Super Bowl. He's been such a great Ram his whole career, and he's stabilized that right tackle position. I know he's been banged up this year, but I hope he sits next week because he was close to playing against the Cardinals, but yeah, I'd love get him healthy for the playoff. Stop wearing the white gloves. He's been so much. Oh, I didn't notice that. Interesting. Patriot. Okay. CB. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, I'd probably say that. Would you rather Rams win a Super Bowl but lose every game next season, or lose the Super Bowl but win every game? As long as like every game is only in the season, because I want Super Bowls, always the Super Bowl. That's essentially what happened, right? Like they won the Super Bowl, then had a disastrous, year afterwards because of injuries. Yeah, always all about the Super Bowl, all about that. It would help, yeah. What are your opinions on Cooper and if his age is getting to him? So yeah, I've said this, and guys, I'll probably in about 5 minutes I'll close up shop here. I'll say this about Cooper Kupp. I think there's a couple things. Number one, the Rams have lost the time of possession battle a lot, and they've actually not ran that many plays. And when you have less plays in a game, you have to kind of dictate where it goes. So I think game flow has not given him a large workload. And I also just think that, for whatever reason, with the emergence of Puka Nacua to be more of a feature wide receiver, that's helped. And also Kyren Williams, right? Like Kyren Williams running the ball, if he is having a good day, this Rams offense is at its best. And so I think there's kind of the emergence of Kyren Williams and Puka Nacua kind of has done, that to Cooper Kupp. And we'll see what happens with him in the offseason. He's still one of my favorite Rams of all time. I love, what he does on and off the field. I think he's such an intelligent player for the culture. He's so good. And yeah, I really think he'll have a big playoff. He is definitely a big part of Puka's success, yeah. The Rams draft talk since it's about the playoffs. But if I were him, Xavier Howard should try and get on the Rams squad. He's not a quarterback one, but okay. That'd be interesting. It's going to be curious to see because they have Kobe Turner. They have Kobe Durant, and then Darius Williams in a contract. Ahkello Witherspoon has played really well. I could see a scenario where they re-sign him. So yeah, we'll see. Keep Kupp and draft rookie QB. I'm sure he's gonna love Kupp. Yep. Fun fact: notice that Peo shaves the beard when he let the beard grow. Is that because I had to shave it the 1 week for work. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna shave it anytime soon. Did you see American? Yeah, I love that movie. Love it. Oh, interesting. Very cool. Well, guys, thanks so much. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to end off my live stream here and work on a video again. All of the top 10 Rams regular season wins. of 2024 coming out tomorrow morning, probably. So you're welcome to enjoy that if you're into that. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens, with the future of this channel. Oh, I'll just answer this. No, he got injured in the off season, unfortunately, and it was season ended. So yeah, we'll see him how he recovers. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Coming in late here. Oh, first time on the live chat. I came in late. Who do you want to see the Rams play in the first round? I'm content with anyone. I'm just thankful, Valicia, that they're in there. But I think that seeing the Commanders would be pretty cool for a first game. But yeah, appreciate you all so much. I'm gonna sign off. Thank you all for subscribing. Help me get to 4,000 subscribers. Hopefully the best is yet to come. God bless, and thank you so much for all. We'll see you in the next video. As always, go Rams, horns up, and peace out. Let's go Rams. Woo!
Thank you very much.